Alright, what's going on, boys? Got another trade recap video today. February 4th. Ended up taking an L today, losing around $400. And yeah, gonna kind of run through what I was thinking, what I was looking for, and what happened. So, coming into market open this morning, I was leaning pretty bearish as we had sold off quite a bit yesterday, still kind of obviously trending downwards. And we had come back up into this 4 hour gap and got a nice reaction off of it, as well as we had an SMT inside this 4 hour for value gap with ES. Had a change in the state of delivery right here on the hourly, and we had this hourly gap we were respecting right here. So really was playing out to be a clean day, just off of what pre-market was showing us. Market opened and we absolutely sold. Where's market open here? Market opens right here. So market open, we pretty much sell off, right? All the way down to almost taking the straws on liquidity, which we had this New York PM low here, and then we had this external sell side liquidity level from the swing low right here. Another day in the week's low. So these were this very clear draw on liquidity for today. I was looking to take shorts on those, just waiting for kind of some kind of entry. This was right at open. We had this big displacement candle right here towards these lows, and I actually ended up taking one of the first trade I took was a short right here. Um, I ended up taking this right here after this candle closure right here. I just slapped on a short right here, like a 20-point stop, trying to target that New York PM low. Just put the stop break even pretty much instantly. Just because we're on an eval here and we're trying to get the sucker past, I'll take, a trade or two like this, just kind of a continuation, trying to just look for a flush, which we actually did not end up happening. And then another trade I did not end up taking. I faded this freaking 30-second inversion, bro. Oh my god, it was the worst decision of the day. So right here, we had this 30-second inversion. I almost took this, y'all, and it would have absolutely banked. Probably could have passed the eval there, but we don't worry about that. I really wasn't liking how we were hesitating to, get displacement anywhere. So that's kind of one of the reasons I did not take this. But all good. So the trade I ended up taking was a long after we had come down. We had swept out all this sell side liquidity right here, European low, this sell side. We had this 4 hour for value gap that we were inside of as well. Boom, 4 hour for value gap. And we had an SMT with ES inside that 4 hour for value gap. So I was like, all right, might want to get some kind of move higher just off of this. So I was watching this 5 minute for value gap here. I was like, okay, we're either going to come up into this 5 minute for value gap and respect it and maybe go lower. Or we're going to come into the 5 minute for value gap, get a nice inverse, and maybe target. I was trying to target these equal highs right here, right around this 930 high open candle. And it took us a minute, but we did get this 5 minute inverse. So we had also this little change in state on the 5 minute as well. Then we had this order block created by that. So I took it off of the 5 minute. I didn't actually take it off at the close right there. After we got this little push up, I waited for a tiny little pullback here. We had this 1 minute fair value gap. Soon as we tapped into that 1 minute fair value gap, I entered right in there on that. Targeting, like I said, these equal highs. I was going to go break even at that internal high right there. And right at this order block as well, that if we wanted to go higher, we should have respected, but we ended up not respecting. And then I put my stop. I didn't put my stop all the way below the fair value gap because it's just a huge stop, and I wasn't looking to run something that big there. Oops. So I scaled down to the 30-second, or this 30-second fair value gap right here, and I just put it right below that 30-second fair value gap, and constant encroachment of the 5 minute IFEG. So I was like, if we go below there, the trade idea is pretty much invalidated, and we ended up getting stopped out. And I'm 100% okay with taking this stop out, taking this loss here, boys, because it absolutely aligns with everything I trade, the model I trade, the system I trade, followed my rules, and we got stopped out. So, there's going to be days like that. Today was one of those days. Probably could have recognized that we were really bearish, and I did recognize that we were really bearish. So I was only looking for shorts But after we had taken all that sell side and we had put in SMT with ES, that's kind of where I would be open to taking along if certain things align, which they did, and we get stopped. So not a big deal. Um, not a big deal whatsoever. We are still up a good bit on this eval. Hopefully going to get it passed within this week, maybe next week. But we'll see. Um, Shout out to anybody who got shorts this morning. There was a couple clean setups. If you took a loss, hey man, no big deal. We'll make it back tenfold another day, boys. So yeah, that is about all from me. Have a great rest of your day if you're watching this, and yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.